24th of March, 1:45 on this Tuesday. Me and Tuco are out walking in the drizzling rain, going to pick up the camera, trail cam. And I've got some stuff in it to check then, because it's been out for a few days. Well, 2 days. I think what the noise on the mic is, there's a vibration. I can just when I stand on the ground, it's a bit like as if you're stamping on the ground, and I think that sends a kind of a interference up into the lapel mic. Right, how do I get in here? I guess it was this way somewhere. Let's follow Tuco in. Well, Tuco. Uila lappan, Tuco. Uila lappan. Ah, there it is. This is a great spot for a camera. Oh! What's that, Tuco? Tuco's found the camera. All right. Let's take it. Up. My hands are starting to freeze. And off. The cool thing about the camera, which I really like, is it's a bit like when you used to leave in your film to be developed. You know, all those years ago. And you didn't really know what you were going to get. Well, that noise is the rain picking up. We're going to go straight back, Tuco. We're going to go straight back. Find the best way to do that. It's a bit tricky getting out of here. Oh. Surely is. Tuco! Oops. Allez, Tuco! Allez. Let's go back. It's a bit too cold to go anywhere else. I don't have my gloves on. Don't have my gloves. Allez. Yeah, I can understand with the footsteps. They just send that kind of wave up to the mic. And I think that causes the interference. If I was walking very lightly like this, well, I don't think it would make any difference. Best thing for this is obviously if you're sitting in a chair doing an interview or something, or you're just talking, and you're not moving, then you're going to get extremely good audio. What a crazy obsession about audio. If I'm listening back to this as I'm lying in bed sometime in the future, I'm going to go, God, why couldn't he get his mind off that? It's so... He should be able to drop all those things. It's beyond pointless, you know? Thinking of the audio, it's just... It makes no sense to dwell on it at all. It's like... It's stupid. You have some audio. You can hear what you're saying. That's fine, leave it at that. I'm going to go back this way to go by the road because I don't want to get wet. I don't want to get wet. Yeah. Tuesday. So how long have we been off work now? We finished work 2 Saturdays ago. All been in March. I guess I'll always remember that Saturday. I think it's going to be one of those things, especially now that I've started to say, I think I'll always remember that Saturday. When you start to reinforce a memory like that, it's kind of inevitable. But we were working away, we were very busy. We were both a bit surprised that we were so busy, because at that point it was kind of mildly suggested to people that they don't go out too much. It was, you know, I think people hadn't got used to the idea yet. And then anyway, by the end of the night, some of the customers had told us that they were closing all the restaurants. So a week has passed since that to the following Saturday, and then Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. 7. It's about 10 days. It's about 10 days off. Doesn't feel too long. And at the moment, we're both doing okay. We're finding kind of a routine. I'm sure there'll be days when it'll be... I'll get quite bored, Flo will get irritated. But those things, they were happening before as well. So, to be honest, in terms of myself, the only thing I miss is that I don't feel comfortable walking into Orizon anymore, and that's something I like to do, because it's such a long walk. It's such a long walk that it can take up the whole afternoon. It's like, depending on how slow I walk, it could be 15 minutes to get in there, and then I go to the Connemara, I sit down, I can have a coffee or whatever and watch the news for a bit, even if it's just for half an hour, and then I leave and I can do some shopping on the way back. And it can take, that kind of interval can take another hour or so. And then I walk all the way back, so it's like it can take up the whole afternoon. When Flo is away at Maraval and I'm on my own, that's what I always do, and it's just great. It changes whatever state you were in the morning, and it kind of has a way of transforming you into a different state, and it feels like very good exercise. Lots of air, and I may probably try to do that again. I may try and do it today, actually, because we're supposed to go into the Connemara anyway, so I can fill out my form. Allez, Tuco. Where are you going? Tuco, where are you going? Good job there's no traffic. He's decided to go a different way. Good boy. He's gone off home through the field. It'd be cool if he'd do that all the time. I'd be quite happy if he just went through the field instead of coming up onto the road like this. God, this is something I should... Okay, that wasn't really working with the mic. I could tell as soon as I heard the wind. I'm sure you're gonna pick up the wind on this as well. So, well, if I'm near the trees here, I'm kind of sheltered, and I believe I'm talking into the microphone. I'm talking into this little dot here, so that must be the... You alright, Tuco? He's a good boy. Allez! Où est le lapin, Tuco? Same words. Shall we go back? Or do you want to go on? Shall we do our walk? Allez! No? I'll go with you. Wherever you want to go, Tuco. If you want to go home, we go home. If you want to go on, we go on. What do you want to do? What do you want to do, little fella? The 26th, yeah, of March. Day, whatever. It's a great thing, I was saying to Flo, maybe great, it's not the word, but it takes any sense of guilt or anything away when you're put in a situation where you simply can't go in and open up your business, or otherwise the gendarmerie are going to arrest you. It's that serious, and this virus is really no joke. And so there's nothing you can do about it. And so we can both kind of relax in a sense. I think Flo's enjoying the time off. And even though we're losing money, that really doesn't bother me. It might do. If this goes on long enough, it probably will do if we start to see bank details kind of drop, the amounts. But at the same time, it'd be quite a challenge. Quite a challenge to go. To be, what's the word? Allez, Tuco. Allez. Is it to be frugal? And we have stuff that we can eat in the Connemara, and it would be interesting to see. I've always had that idea, if you had no money, how long could you last? What could you do? I'm not sure that's something I'd want to be making videos about. Hi guys, another day, no money. This is what a person does when he doesn't have €5 to play around with. No, it's not not a pleasant thought, but the government have said they're going to give, as far as I can tell, 80% of what you would earn from next month, this April. I mean, if that's for us, that would be pretty cool. But getting away from that routine, because really life is a routine. And we've been doing that routine for a decade. And the only time you're not doing that routine is when you're doing the routine of holiday, which in itself is another routine. So whenever we would take off 3 weeks, inevitably you have to plan to do something else, which is as much of what you do every year. And that brings its own ups and downs. But this situation is unique, because it's like stopping your life, or not your life, but stopping your routine. And also, no chance at all of holidays. This is really... So for me, in this situation, I'm kind of lucky. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me too much. Except occasionally I'd like to go into the Connemara. But I'm kind of feeling a little more confident about that. I've walked in about twice now and I haven't met anyone. So yeah, I could do that. And then it gives me the chance to, I don't know, to work on how self-contained and how self-propelled I can be, you know, on our own like this. Can we find things to do? For me, I guess in a sense there's a feeling of going back many years and being in this type of atmosphere without the money and the wife and the dog and the beautiful countryside and the weather, but still finding myself in a situation where you had to get up and find things to do. All right, Tuco, we're arriving back. Hello. It's just a little walk. Just a little walk. Just a little walk. It's a lovely day today. I wouldn't mind going for a walk to the Connemara today. Would I dare? Would I dare? Good boy. There he is. There he is. There he is. He didn't seem to want to go too far, because I went over that way and then I said, do you want to go on or not?
Yeah, this morning I had to push him a bit. He didn't want to walk. Oh.